Meow ow ow, face blowing a kiss, face blowing a kiss, face blowing a kiss, face blowing a kiss.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Red and black wherever you turn. The San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. There's the whistle.
Stefano Fiore's always been an interesting player, Peter, even if he was overshadowed by the more glamorous players who played in his position.
Still a little bit of a gem in midfield, wasn't he?
Yeah, he has all the technical capabilities you'd expect from a playmaker, but I would also like to refer to his adaptability. He can play just about anywhere in midfield without losing that inventive edge.
Proper utility player.
Totally.
Cross in, looks for Matheus Nunes! He's done very well to get to that.
Matheus Nunes actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And shoots! And that's caused a worry or two. Milan do have a chance to counter here. And here's Inzaghi. And that's a shooting chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's their second corner of the game. And the shot! Milan have the chance for Shapes to shoot! Now, and the finish! He has hit that forcefully.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Milan looking to pass their way through. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And the pass is intercepted. Inzaghi, nice-looking ball. Neatly clipped and takes a shot! Goal! Al Nassr take the lead! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time...
And a chance! Milan are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Mathias Nunes has it in a wide position.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Azar.
Milan really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Searching passes played there. Mathias Nunes. Milan do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond.
Can he finish? It's there! And they're at it again in double quick time. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Al Nassr are doing very nicely, thank you.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
That has been slung wide. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Fiore. He is through here. Oh, that was vital. Fernandez. And it's Rijkaard. Howson. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? He's a sharp little ball here. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Milan clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
He's being urged to shoot. Oh, that's a fine interception. Mathias Nunes with the clearance. Aimed beyond the defence. Nice control. In towards the back stick. Van Dijk attempts a clearance. And he's in on goal. Played it again. And he can clear it away. And it's Inzaghi. They'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Fernandez. Ah, he's given it away. He's in plenty of space here. Decent chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. And we hit half-time. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 8. Viene sostituito con il
whistle goes,
numero 7.
and we start the second half.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Milan decide to shake things up. There has been a change in personnel. Mathias Nunes gets into some space. Oh, well played, well played. He's gone for goal! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Fernandez. That's a sharp pass. Milan come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Oh, he's looking to get away, but the defending is persistent, adhesive. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Rice looking to add to his goal. Fiore. Quality ball. And it's Okazaki.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
That pass has been well intercepted. Driving forward. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
L'affluenza di
So we've reached the hour mark.
80.953 spettatori.
Milan perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Matheus Nunes. Another chance from a corner. Corner number 3 coming up.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 17. Lascia il campo per il numero 14. Xabi Alonso. Attenzione, un cambio.
Milan are looking to go forward now. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Fernandes. Howson. Mbappe. Hazard could try cutting inside here. And he's straight offside. No, again there's no way through. And here's Dembele.
Dembele really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. Xabi Alonso. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. The ball has bounced loose now. Hazard. And it's safely in the keeper's hands.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Now it's Hazard.
Oh, great feat, that.
Tries to pass it through. Good take, and is he... Can he finish? Oh, it's come off the upright. Corner number 2 then. Kimmich goes short. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And it's Okazaki. Half an hour gone in the second half. And this is Hazard. Palmer. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Palmer clipped into space. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. And that's going to be a booking.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 5.
It's a good 30, 35 yards out,
Viene
this.
sostituito con il numero 10.
And that's off target. Milan have now used up all but one of their substitution windows.
Milan really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up, but it's not looking favourable.
Probing pass.
Well, yet another interception, and a show of anticipation to be commended.
He's looking wide. Picked out brilliantly. Xavi Alonso. Okazaki. Van Dijk.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Fiore. Oh, that's fabulous. Cross to the back post. And it's claimed by the keeper. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. And time is up. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
One-sided and only one winner, Peter. The players...
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And we're underway. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. Denied by an instinctive save.
Van Basten really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Well, they want another corner, and it looks as though they're going to get it. It's their second corner of the game. Pirlo with the short one. And it's Serginho. And now a sudden chance to counter. Priol cuts out the pass. Kane. Xavi Alonso.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, this looks sharp. Pinches it off him. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, lovely bit of skill. No outsmarting him this time. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Neymar.
This is actually quite a courageous move.
Tries a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
So, third corner of the game. Pirlo plays it short. That is good strength. Shoots! They've got to be quick. In he goes again! He's delivered all right! First blood drawn. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Milan are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Played back in, and he was alert to it. And this is Van Basten.
Milan really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Threads one in. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And here's Thuram. Real chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Kane. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Cleared without complication. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. It's a searching pass. Xavi Alonso. Platini can so cleverly bypass the press. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And here's Platini. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Fernandes. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Steaming on goalwards. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Milan looking to pass their way through. Great chance! Oh, full marks for that effort.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Serginho. Now it's Neymar. And it's Serginho. And here's Platini. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Fernandes.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Milan disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Pirlo. Madrid finding their passes. Neymar. Strong running down that left flank. Serginho gets into some... He rises! He will be livid with himself. And he's being shifted off it. And he cuts out the supply. And it's Luis Suarez.
Milan truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Done delicately. Neatly clipped into space. That's tidy. Oh, shooting chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Neymar is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. And here's Thuram. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Serginho.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Kane. And we've reached half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Cambio de jugadores.
Here we go again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And it's Neymar. Neymar goes on a charge down the left. Marquinhos is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. Tries a measured ball. Caught offside that time. Milan come out this half somewhat altered.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. And back to the keeper they go. Serginho is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Oh, well played, well played. Still chasing the game, trailing by 1. Now it's Neymar. Oh, that's fabulous. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. That's been slipped through. Oh, nicely intercepted. And that's put paid to a promising move. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Platini. Marquinhos. Oh, good-looking ball. And this is Van Basten. It's Van Basten! It's bounced back off the post. He's got a goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Madrid needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they...
And a shot! Oh, that wasn't far away.
Well, that would have asked some awkward questions of the keeper had it stayed on target.
Milan perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Oh, he's found support out wide, and the flag has stayed down. And this is Neymar. Now it's Mbappe. Now, what about a counter-attack? Fernandes. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Serginho. Now it's Neymar. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Serginho providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, smashing header! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, he's looked very lively. He really wants to put this game to bed.
So their fourth corner of the game.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 4, el dorsal 24 serán sustituidos por el dorsal 10, Totti, el dorsal 14.
Pirlo
Xabi
is
Alonso.
short. Fernandez gets a foot in here. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Passing is crisp and sharp. That has not gone well. And it's Totti. Great vision. And there's green grass ahead of him. He's picked his way through. Well, that looks a decent ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He's got away. Delivers the ball. Pirlo gets it away. Oh, he's been caught napping. And the finish! It's in! Simplicity itself.
It's shocking, the ease with which he was able to get into the space, and a player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
Marcó en el minuto 84 el dorsal 10.
Milan are making a change now.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
Totti, strong challenge. That could leave a mark.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Can he finish? He scores! Dying minutes, and we're all square again. Wonderfully smooth, smart, and slick.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now, the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
And he's picked it up out wide. Serginho gets it clear. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. So it's away we go then.
Frank Rijkaard's presence here in the middle will be massive, Peter. He's so physically dominant, such a destroyer.
But he does have a certain X-factor as well, doesn't he?
Yeah, and that's the side of his game that makes him so special, that ability to play on the front foot, triggering counter-attacks, quickening the tempo, and even carrying the ball forward, you know, if required.
Which has come to be expected from players in that position now, but at the time, of course, it was revolutionary.
Absolutely was.
Oh no, that was never going to make it. Tries to pass it through. Ah, that's a fine interception. But that has not gone well. Figo! And the ball's come loose here. Can he stop it going out? And it's Neymar. Kimmich. Not the most convincing of passes. Fernandez. Howson. Milan looking to pass their way through. Bernardo Silva. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative.
Tries a shot! In for the pieces! Goal! Milan! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
So, a breakthrough already. Now it's Neymar. Neymar running with the ball. Kimmich defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Xavi Alonso. Milan are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Bernardo Silva. He's looking wide.
Milan really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
He's in plenty of space here. Maradona! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Nice looking ball. Oh, he's found support out wide. Decent progress down the left. Nice control. He has found the way through. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, well played. Shevchenko. And this is Maradona. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And that was nowhere near his best. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Figo. Mbappe. Little pass back. Figo. Çalhanoğlu. Now it's Shevchenko. Can he get it through? It's played through for him. And he's away. He's been taken out. Could that be a penalty? No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. No second thought, a straight red card. So seemingly that was deemed a denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity. Alonso! Oh, it's a beauty! He's got himself an absolute peach. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
That was beautiful. Something close to genius.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Chance! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
And he's had a hit! Brilliant! A finish right from the top draw! And again they hit the front! That is a diamond of a goal! The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 13. Lascia il campo per il numero 23.
Milan choosing to make the first change. Milan take the lead.
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on.
And the finish! It's in! And that was his 20th goal for this team. A truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
That was magnificent. The way he caught it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
And now he has two. So the lead now is 2.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Milan making some potentially decisive changes. They weren't waiting around. Xavi Alonso. And it's Figo. Strokes it back. And this is Shevchenko.
The
pass is intercepted. Fernandez.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And here's Maradona. Çalhanoğlu picked out brilliantly. And he welcomes... And a chance! No way through, so back it comes. And the first half is done.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Milan head in for half-time with a 3-1 lead.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 8. Viene sostituito.
Here we go again then.
Numero 7.
And here's Figo. And he's managed to get free. Milan do have a chance to counter here. No luck with that dink over the top. Howson. Kane. And that has left him in a heap. He shifted it to the flank. Now it's Figo. And it's Marquinhos. Now it's Figo. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Kane looking to add to his goal. Nicely worked. And that should get the job done. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Great ball, and he's in. There's the shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And he is away! The launch of a brand new hero. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Milan blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. India are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least. because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Now it's Kane. Good running, strong and purposeful. And that has been clubbed away. Rafinha. He's going for goal! Just too high.
If he sacrifices some power, he may control the elevation.
Now who's going to be first to this? And it's Maradona. Passing is crisp and sharp. Figo driving forwards. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And here's Shevchenko. Not the most accurate pass. Well timed, excellent interception. And that's put paid to a promising move. Back into the middle. Played out to the right. Played back in. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Milan can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Çalhanoğlu. Figo. Figo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Koundé. Nicely weighted ball. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 10. Lascia il campo per il numero
Great vision.
5.
So nearly the perfect ball. Milan have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. And there's green grass ahead of him. Azar. And it's Maradona. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Xavi Alonso. Fernandez. Out for a throw. Xavi Alonso. That's a throw. Maradona. Çalhanoğlu. Shevchenko. And Shevchenko. Oh, it rattles the bar. And they're back on the ball again. Rudiger. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. It's run loose here. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Azar! The whistle has gone and it is all over. Well, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect. To win, they will relish having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance.
Signore e signori,
Milan may not have finished with 11, but they have shown terrific spirit and they claim the win.
Well, that's what spirit and togetherness is all about.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. So it's away we go then. Alessandro Costa Curta, he doesn't have what you'd call a classic centre-back's physique, does he?
No, but his game is never really about athleticism, power and the physical stuff. He never has to let it be.
Yeah, it's interesting because he's still become considered one of the greatest defenders of his time. How's that?
Well, it's characteristics like...
Here's a chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Fernando Torres deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Rafinha. Now it's Torres. Now it's Kokchu. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Taken back almost at once. Looking to play him in. Oh, that's well spotted. Vitinha. He shifted it to the flank. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. A real opportunity here from a position of great potential. And it's Koundé. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Puyol cuts it out. First quarter of an hour gone. And he's intervened well there. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. It's a promising position. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Worth a try, but not this time.
Well, that was inventive and speculative, but the thought process was a little slicker than the attempt.
Al Nassr with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Can he finish? It's off target and by quite a way. Has not gone well. Milan yet to have an attempt on goal. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Vitinha, Rafinha.
Milan are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very... He's having a shot! They've scored! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Al Nassr have fired themselves in front.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Vitinha. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cafu. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And that is a little undercooked. It's a pretty loose pass.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Well timed, excellent interception. Turns back here, probably the best option. Cafu. And it's Belletti. Oh, it's played into the area. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Neymar receives it in a wide position. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Vitinha, a probing pass. That's good vision. Well read, nice interception.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
And the half-time whistle goes. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat and the supports have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Presentandovi agli stand appositi. Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 11. Viene sostituito con il numero 4.
There's the start of the second half.
Milan really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Neymar. Milan do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Nicely shaped ball. He's on it face-to-face with the kick. Shot, surely! Oh, taken with style. AC Milan are all square. And the trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other. And it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. And there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Engages and forces him off the ball. It's played through for him. And he plays one through. Shapes to shoot! Brilliant from Rafinha!
Listen, that's just a terrific way to begin the second half. And how about the quality of the finish from the team leader? To go in front again with his brilliance really ought to set them up now for a very positive outcome.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Milan go into the lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Rudiger, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
He is through here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Great defending, strong and determined. That has been cut short. He's got away, and this is Torres. Spread out to the left. Neymar's cross.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
That is ended up in no man's land. Milan perhaps contemplating their next change here. Not the most accurate pass. Yaya Toure. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Great chance here to level it up. Kaku! It's loose, and he's tried one! Good try, very good try, in fact.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
And he's got the beating of his man. And that is expertly dealt with. Yaya Toure. Neymar. Now this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. Keeper has taken decisive action. Koundé did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He's through here. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 10. Lascia il campo per il numero 5. Hazard. Cambio di giocatori.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. That's a cute ball. Oh, nicely intercepted. Cafu. Oh, good spread.
Al Nassr really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Haaland. Maradona has it in a wide position, and he was alert to it. Mbappe, he's in a great position here. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Yamal picks it up out wide. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Chance here to counter. Decent progress down the left. And here's Mbappe. Now it's Yamal. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Milan can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. He won't be happy with that one.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Nice looking ball. Nicely worked. Oh, that's fabulous. Yaya Toure. And he's been shifted off it. And reclaimed it in a trice. Oh, good looking ball. That's a sharp pass. And the referee brings it to a close. Milan have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. Well, how will we look back on that?
Well, what a difference a half can make, Peter. And the second half saw this team full of courage and energy. It's very impressive how...